and the pursuit of happiness. It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note insofar as her citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given the Negro people a bad check, a check which has come back marked insufficient funds.
Who owns the media? Think about it. It ain't us. So why would they ever speak to our problems and our issues? We have to speak to our own problems and our own issues. We have to elevate our consciousness. The second thing that we have to do is get organized. What does get organized mean? It means get with a person who has the same interests and goals as you. You get together, you stay together, you plan, and you resist. That's what you do. You have to get organized. Everybody in this whole crowd should be changing emails, changing phone numbers, asking your name. What do you need? Have you ever experienced police brutality? What are we going to do about this? You should be in your homes organizing. Your family reunion should be about organization. We get together often when things already happen, but we have to be together 24/7. 24/7. We have to be together, we have to be organized, and we have to be conscious. The last thing we have to do is resist. We have to resist by any means necessary. I mean that, by any means necessary. We are human beings. We have the right to defend ourselves. If I had a gun pointed at your mother, you would not be thinking about a peaceful solution. You would not be thinking about a peaceful solution. Now, I'm not saying to randomly go acts of violence, but I'm saying that you have to be organized and all forms of resistance are necessary. You need to, first of all, though, resist in your mind. Again, resist in your mind. Resist the bull that you're seeing. Resist the bull that you're hearing. They're gonna tell lies. You've seen what they've done to Mike Brown lately. You've seen what they did. They said, oh, we don't care about the video. It's not associated with the crime. Then they throw it up there 1,000 times, and what the media do? They keep repeating it over and over and over. It's the criminalization of the black male. That's what it is, right there in front of your face. Every day people walk through this door, black men, black women, and other oppressed people are criminalized through this building.
Fact.
Through this building. Right here. Right here it happens. Right here it happened to me. Right here it happened to me. Right here. Right here people go to jail over crazy stuff like marijuana.
Fact.
Marijuana, where you can take 28 pills of aspirin and die. They pump pharmaceutical drugs in our face every day. But if you use some marijuana, you're going to jail.
Fact.
How is that? How is that legal? How is that legal? Well, you know why? Because again, the laws aren't made to protect you. They're made to protect the wealthy, white male. You have to understand these things. Again, first of all, raise your consciousness. Second thing, get organized. Third, resist by any means necessary. All power to the people.
All right.
At this moment, we're going to open the floor to anybody else who has anything else to say. It can be simple as like where you come from, what your experience is. We just want to hear from you. Like I said earlier, it's not about me. It's not about me. I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. So if you have anything to say, feel free. Within the next 15, 20 minutes, we're going to start walking. But I just want to let everybody have a chance to express themselves.
My name is Jessica Peacock. I am a recent college grad. This is actually one of my first type protests, peaceful protests, any type of social justice movement. And I'm here today because I have a 17-year-old brother. A 17-year-old African-American male that lives in my house. And now, why
Hang in there, sister.
should I fear when he leaves my house?
Yes.
Why should my parents fear when he leaves the house? My parents have loved him. I have loved him. Our family has loved him. But now there's fear because we know outside of that door, we cannot control anything. They say they want to serve and protect, but who? Who are we serving? Who are we protecting? And I just came today because at church we talked about, I got my church dress on, we talked about praying for our youth. So even women that are pregnant now, pray for your seeds. Pray. pray and pray. Amen. Ask the Lord to cover your children when they come and when they go.
Yes. Amen.
And I want to say today, like, we have brothers, we have adopted children that need protection, and the people that say that are going to protect, that they want to protect us, are not. So we need to go elsewhere, and to be it us, because I know I'm not a police officer, but like the man who spoke before me, if I see a gun to my brother's head, I'm going to resist, because my brother doesn't deserve that. No one deserves to die.
What's going on? I'm coming to you on behalf of Virgin Click Music Group. Me, myself, and my artist. My name is Fifth Ave Henny. And I'm from New York. I just recently moved out here in Raleigh a couple years ago. And I'm here because I'm supporting everything that we're doing right now. Now, I'm also standing before you as a black man that's young, that has got beaten up by police before. Not out here, I haven't endured any police contact out here, but in New York City. I've got beaten up by police before for no apparent reason. Actually, I just recently had an incident where police said they smelled marijuana and ran inside of my house and searched my whole house for no apparent reason, because they said that, I forget what you call it, but basically they said that they smelled marijuana so they could come inside my house and search it, and I have my children there, individuals, and I teach them that police is here to protect and here to serve. Basically, I'm not going to stand up here before you long, but I'm here to stand up before you and let you know that it's good for all of us to stick together like this, and I like seeing stuff like this. Virgin Click definitely supports all of this. FFTV definitely supports all of this. I'm here to just say, yo, I love all you. I love all you. What we need to do is just stick together and stop letting this stuff happen. This right here is an incident that should not have happened. He was unarmed. He had his hands up. If you go down to New York in Staten Island, where that happened? Chokehold. For what? We're just letting this happen. Every day something's happening that we don't even hear about. You know how many of us get beat up by police every day, but you don't hear about it because it's not on the news? This happens every day. I've got beaten up plenty of times by police for no apparent reason. Pretty much, man, I'm just here to say, yo, I appreciate all of you. Stick together. We can do this. Stay strong. Black power. Hands up.
Black power.
Okay. How's everyone doing?
All right.
Well, first of all, thank you all for coming out. At this moment, we're going to open up the floor for Reverend Curtis Gatewood here. He's from the NAACP, correct? Yes, he's a member of the NAACP, and he's here to speak. And afterwards, we're going to march to the Supreme Court building. All right?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, the floor.
Can we have people to come a little closer together, because we have people kind of screaming to kind of, if you could just come a little closer. We are family here. We are family. So the first order of business is unity. So we must come closer together. We are not going to be separated. We're not going to let anyone separate us at this moment. I'm Minister Curtis Gatewood. I am with the North Carolina NAACP, but I'm not necessarily wearing that hat today. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Evidently, the police department in Ferguson, Missouri, stupidly declared war on the black community there. It is a shame. We are not going to tolerate it. We're not going to back up. We're not going to turn around. And when I say, dear Michael Brown, you say, we won't stand down. Dear Michael Brown,
We won't stand down.
and I want to hear it louder. Dear Michael Brown,
We won't stand down.
dear Michael Brown,
We won't stand down.
dear Michael Brown.
We won't stand down.
I love it. I would say Michael Brown was shot down like a dog, or treated like a dog. But you know what? Americans treat dogs better than Michael Brown was treated. Dogs are treated better. America, and American police in particular, better than they treated Michael Brown. But we are here to say, I might look like Dred Scott, but if you think I'm 3/5 a man, you better look again, because I'm not. I'm 100% man, African American, and justice is what I stand and demand. Dear Michael Brown,
We won't stand down.
dear Michael Brown,
We won't stand down.
ground. We will not stand down.
My name's Jason, and I'm a retired 22-year veteran in the United States Navy. Okay. Now is what I believe in. Okay. It is the reason why Mike Brown is dead. It is the reason Eric Garner is dead. It is the reason why a lot of our brothers and sisters out there are brutalized by the police, because they are black first. Okay? Look at it. Understand it. Okay? This is everything that I live by. We get brutalized in the street because we are black first. Okay? They don't care what we do. That cop didn't care that Mike Brown was going to school. Okay? They didn't care that he just graduated high school. They didn't care that Eric Garner was a father of 6. Okay? All they saw was a black man. They saw that he was black first. But that's not a negative, people. I'm here to tell you it is not a negative for us. Okay? Hold your head up high. You are black first. When you walk through corporate America as a black person, the first thing they see is first. That's how America identifies you. So the minute they see that you are black first, they automatically go down the list of stereotypes. Okay? Now, how do we change that image and get rid of those negative stereotypes? Well, the main thing is right now the media controls the nation's image of the black person. Okay? Who controls the media? Okay? My man talked about white supremacy. White supremacy owns the media. So therefore, white supremacy paints the image of the black person. Okay? We need to make our own media. Yes. You have plenty of forms of social media. You have Facebook, you have YouTube. You have to come together, pool your resources as black people, and make our own media.
Back.
Put it out there. Tell the stories that we need to tell. How many of you have watched Tariq Nasheed's Hidden Colors series?
Come on.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't seen it, get out there and go get Hidden Colors 1, 2, and 3. That starts with knowledge of self, okay? It starts with knowledge of self, okay? Next, you pull your resources together and you create black media. You get the message out to your people that we need to organize, okay? Marching and protesting is great, okay? But you cannot change the laws and you cannot change the way the system operates without capital, okay? You need money. You have to pool your resources. Fact. Everybody knows that politicians will do whatever you need to do whenever you hand a check to them. Okay? When is the day when black people are going to wake up and say we need to pool our resources and go to a politician with a list of your demands as a black community and say, you want our vote? Here's our vote, but here's a check attached to our vote, and here is a list of our demands. Okay? You want your school systems improved? Okay? Where is the idea of saying, well, shoot, white supremacy ain't going to educate my kid? Where are the black people to sit there and say, you know what? Let's pool our resources together, okay, and make our own school. That's what the charter school program is, right? Yep. So why are we not making our own schools and educating our own children? Telling them stories that they need to hear, okay? Telling them about their history, okay? The young lady alluded about church. Here's my issue with church. The church used to, back in the day, work as a school as well for teaching the black communities. You go look at Durham at their Black Wall Street. Go look at Wilmington at their Black Wall Street. Go look at Tulsa, Oklahoma at their Black Wall Street. The church was an integral part of educating the neighborhood, educating the community, okay? Once integration happened, that left. So you put the hands of those who basically spent 400 years of trying to stomp you out, that doesn't work. That's ass backwards. Okay? Educate yourselves. Learn knowledge yourself. Pool your resources. Build your communities. Okay? Build your communities through building an economy. Start black-owned businesses and support those businesses. That's how you build an economy that is self-sustaining. Okay? Once you do that, then you will be able to get capital. And with that capital is when you go to your politicians. That's when you go to your lawmakers. Believe it or not, if you sit there and you make a black community and you take care of that black community and you police yourselves, guess who's not coming in your neighborhood? You want to keep the police out of your neighborhood? Police yourselves.
Right.
That's right.
Okay? Police yourselves. I'll give you an example. There's a reason why white cops are driving through. Please explain to me why white cops are driving through this town of Ferguson, which is 75% African American, okay? But all the businesses are owned by who? Non-black people. The police rode through those neighborhoods protecting those non-black businesses. Okay?
We've come to cash this check, a check that will give us upon demand the riches of freedom and the security of justice. We have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off tranquilizing drugs of gradualism.
All the money in the world